appeal, but what if my extension has not yet been granted, but my original 26 weeks or $8,000 has run out?
But you filed the extension?
I'm trying to get through, and so
well, you can continue filing your claims. They'll show up on our system that they weren't paid, and then they should be able to go back and catch up to them, I believe.
Okay,
yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, hello. 2 questions. First one is the waiting week. Is that reimbursed after so many weeks?
The waiting week. Back in the old days, a lot of people didn't get paid the waiting week. The waiting week is your first eligible week on your claim. For a long time, we didn't pay the waiting week at all. We do pay the waiting week now. This is from a law change of about 2 years ago. The waiting week is paid, are you ready for this one? Is paid when the money that remains in your account is equal to or less than your weekly benefit amount. So basically what this means is if you're claiming straight through, you have no earnings on any of your weeks, and you have claimed, when you claim that 25th week that you've been paid for, remember you got a waiting week up front and then you're paid for 25 weeks. When that happens, the waiting week gets paid. And all of a sudden you've exhausted your benefits and you think you had another week sitting in there. But you get 2 payments into your account or onto your debit card.
Yeah. The second item concerns people who work for not-for-profits. My wife worked in a not-for-profit as a full-time employee for 5+ years. Last December was notified her position was eliminated. When she went to file for unemployment, she was denied because apparently not-for-profits don't have to pay.
Some employers are not covered under the law. Most employers in the state of Missouri are. The most common ones that are not profit ones that are not covered are ones that are religious-based.
And
I would imagine the people that are working here that are paid by Catholic charities are probably not covered because that money is not considered under the law.
Is there any movement to make that across the board required?
You need to talk to your state legislator. Everything that we do, we are under 3 constraints. We're under what the law is, Missouri's law, that the legislators write. We're under what the feds say that we can do because some things we can and cannot do. And the last thing that tells us what to do, our last group, is the courts. And we've had some recent court decisions that have changed some of the ways we do things.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Right here.
I'll tell you what, I want to talk about one more thing, and then, because we are running low on time, I think, for those of you who have other questions can see me afterwards, or if you've been too shy and don't want to talk out loud in front of other people, I will be here afterwards to take questions. Like I said, I can't give you any specific questions on your claims. The last thing I want to talk about is how you're getting paid your benefits. You probably all know you're getting paid benefits either by the debit card, this is usually where I get booed, or by direct deposit. When we first started this, we didn't give you any choice. You had the debit card, or you had to sign up for direct deposit pretty quickly after your claim was set up. This now has changed. You can change the way that you're paid. If you're using direct deposit and you want to go to a debit card, you can do that online. It's very easy to do. Same thing if you're on a debit card and you decide you had enough of that and you want to go to direct deposit, you can do that too. You can switch. You can switch later on back and forth if you want. Doesn't make us any difference. Okay? There's advantages to both of them. Some people like the idea of the debit card. Some people like the direct deposit because it's similar to how